Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the capital of your state? What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Who is the governor of your state now? What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who was the first president? George Washington. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who vetoes bills? The President. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. In what month do we vote for president? November. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name your U.S. representative. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education.